I don't know if it's a beta issue. I don't think it is. I think what you see now is pretty much is what the final product's going to have. I have a feeling when the game comes out, you still won't be able to go through those gated barriers. I think a lot of what's going to be changed in the next coming months is just glitches and bugs, where somebody might fall through a map if that's around. It hasn't happened to me, but a lot of the times in a beta, that's what happens. To get rid of those gated areas is a lot more of a developmental thing, and that's more of an alpha stage than anything else. All right, so now that we're here, I want to, let's see, where is this? Santa Fe, so that's New Mexico. So we could go to New Mexico. Could go to Salt Lake City, the Black Hills, Dairyland. I have no idea what it's like. Wisconsin, I guess. Alright, so I haven't actually, I'm sure once you get down to here and you try to go farther and go into Mexico, I'm sure the same things end up happening, and you get that gated kind of community thing where you just try to smash through it and it won't let you smash through. So, hell, you know what? Let's go set waypoint. Let's check out Las Vegas. That'll give us a good idea as far as, sweet, it'll actually make us go through the mountains. And that's exactly what I want to do. And then after that part, I'm going to try to show you guys the customization options in the game so far, which there's a lot of, and I don't know how much of a selection you have of cars. At least in the beta, there's 4 that I could have chosen from. Obviously the one that I'm driving now, and 3 other ones. I remember after I purchased the first car and then I went back and tried customizing again, there was 3 or 4 more other cars that were unlocked. I don't know how that was, but it was. And also the way it drives is very odd at points. I don't know, it feels more, it's definitely a game where if you have a controller, I highly advise you use that over the keyboard and mouse, because the keyboard and mouse, it's not fluid, that's for sure. Also, when you end up hitting these cars, as you guys noticed, you just kind of bounce off of them. It's almost like a bumper car, and in reality it doesn't really happen that way. Also, I don't know if it just has to do with my level of my car, because you end up leveling up your vehicle and getting different upgrades and stuff instead of, you can buy them still, and I'm sure to get the best ones you end up having to purchase them. But so far I've noticed most of the time you end up using your money on buying another car more so than anything else. In a second here, I would like to go off-road, but honestly I'm worried that there's kind of like gaps, if it makes any sense, because there's bridges there for a reason. Oh shit, it wants us to go this way? Alright, well here, oh, it wants us to go up the ramp, and this is exactly what I was just talking about. But hey, oh shit, no, oh shit. Whoa, look at this, there's actually a ramp right here. Why are we going that way? Weird. It told us to go up this ramp, but yet it wants us to go the other way there. Oh shit. Alright, so it's weak. That's weak. But anyhow, so there's things like that all over the place on the off-roading sections of the game. So now why does it want us... What the hell? So there's also wild animals that roam around, I guess, such as cows. I don't know why there'd be cows roaming around here. Even though we're in the Midwest, it's still in a rather populated area. Alright, let's see if we can go into the gas station. Can we blow this up? No, I guess not. I probably would have had to go in a little bit faster to get that to blow up. Let's see. Wonder where we're at. I know it wanted us to go up north a little bit more before we started going west. I know we have nitrous in this vehicle as well. Unfortunately, I don't know how to use it. Oh shit. So that also happens too. If you hit a vehicle head on like that, you end up getting a cutscene of you absolutely destroying the vehicle, whether it be a player or just some pedestrian's vehicle that you smash into. If you smash into a wall, I don't know what the threshold is. I want to say probably 60 to 80 miles is when it ends up doing that. Clearly we're in a more populated area again because there's people's mics going off again. And that's the one issue I'm going to have with Ubisoft if they don't get that fixed. It'd be nice to have an option to turn that off. I don't know if I just couldn't find it. Really? We went... So the directions on this is just kind of like a GPS. Since we're able to go off-roading here, it's a hell of a lot easier just to go through the land than it is to stay on the road. I suppose the only good thing about sticking on the road... Wrong way. I set up my own waypoint. There's no wrong way. The roads end up giving you such a faster result than the roads or the random spots of going off-road. I wish I knew what time it was. Now, what would be really awesome, I don't know if it does it, I kind of don't think it does. It would be extremely amazing if while you drove through different sections there was different time zones. I don't think there is. So say for instance once I get to the mountain region, the time goes back an hour, because technically that's what should end up happening. So it looks like we're in the Badlands now. I don't necessarily see it, but who is this? I don't know if this is a person or is it a cop. Looks like an ambulance. It is an ambulance. I'm a bad person. Oh man. Messing with the ambulance. Oh shit. So there's different camera angles as well. Again, it's not quite as easy to navigate with the keyboard and mouse. Don't worry though, if you do play on PC with keyboard and mouse, when you start up the game it will tell you how to do it. But again, you're going to end up having to change the controls on it because the way that it starts off is not very good. And speaking of something that's not very good, whomever's mic is being blasted in my ears is extremely terrible. It's extremely static. And I'm just waiting for one of these times for somebody to actually hear me and use their mic. Alright, reached the Mountain States for the first time. So I guess it's not necessarily an achievement, but you do get little pop-ups each time you get into a new zone. So in a second here I'm going to look to see where we're at. Luckily we're driving fast enough where we tend to get away from these people that have unforgivably terrible microphones and don't use their microphone either. I've yet to run into somebody that actually uses their microphone. I would much prefer it if they did, so this way I can figure out. I haven't made a crew yet. I would like to do that. When I do get this game, okay, now you can tell we're in the mountainous region because it's all of a sudden snowing. Anyway, if you guys want to add me on Uplay, my account's name is EdoBandito12. Why does it want us to go in the snow? Hot damn. Oh shit. Okay, so luckily it does change in different terrains because my car skidded way more than it did in the grass. Was that bison? I'm checking it out. Come on. Yes, that was bison. And no, you can't run them over. Not that you really want to or anything, but in case you were wondering. So I might split these videos up into different segments as well. It really depends. I might just let it go as one large beta test, I guess you could say. But I also might just change it where I kind of segment it off, so this way you guys get different pieces of it. So this way it's not all at once, in your face kind of a thing. But I definitely am going to make it to Las Vegas. That is my goal before I sign off here. And thankfully we made it outside of that zone, wherever that person with that terrible microphone was. Oh shit. Oh, we're gonna go all... Oh, maybe not. I was expecting to go all over the place considering we were going so fast there. So there's nitrous upgrades to the game, and obviously one of the best features of the game is there's two types of upgrades, I guess you could say. There's ones for off-roading where you get bigger tires and you can have a better traction off-roading and going faster off-roading, but you're not as fast on the road. And it's also vice versa. Plus you can get something where it's kind of a mix between the two. And hold on, I just want to get a view of this. This is awesome. I definitely will end up trying to pick up this game. Wow. The graphics are really, really good, I think. And there went by a cop as I was speeding up the hill the whole entire time. So anyway, you can kind of see, I don't know if you guys can see in the right-hand corner, there's kind of a city in the background there. I'm not quite sure what city that is, but it's really amazing that you can kind of go through these things and seamlessly you have cities pop up just like you would if you were to really traverse. And the reason why I want to, people that are interested in this game, I would imagine most of them want, the reason why I want this game is just because it's just fantastic to go and drive around. And it, you know, it's not perfect and it's not the true United States by any means, but it's something similar. And it's kind of like every time you play the game, it's going on a road trip almost, where you can go somewhere different. Sure, things might get a little bit dry, but a lot of the times you won't ever, once you drive through the country, kind of like through here, through the mountains are a little bit different because there's something to look at compared to like the plains where all there was cornfields like you guys had saw. Just one of the coolest features is just driving through here. You know, would be neat to go drive into the mountains there, because we could do that if we really wanted to. Oh, just to show you, maybe can't find any road that would lead right off of it right now, but that's the coolest feature about the game. There's cities, there's smaller cities, there's small towns, and then there's just open fields like that. And I mean, just me showing you guys once I get to Las Vegas is just the tip of the iceberg of the game. I mean, the game story, oh my god, lost traction there or something, and I'm not going to hit that. The story of the game seems like it's actually extremely long. As much as I played about, I'd say, an hour's worth, and I had completed about 1 to 2% of the entire game, which translates to this game is going to be huge. I don't know if some missions end up... What the hell is that person doing? I don't know if the game has missions that count more towards the story or not. I also read somewhere that, I don't know if it's true, and I don't think it is, but something about planes as well. I don't think you can fly a plane, but if you could, that would be amazing. I just don't know where you would end up landing, but that's something I had heard of, but I'm pretty sure that you can't. And if you guys already know, you know, I don't mind you saying something to me about that in the comments. Alright, let's see. I'm going to check to see how close we are, because I feel like we've been driving for a while now. Oh, no shit. We're actually going to go through Salt Lake City. It'll be just when we're done going through the mountains here. And again, however I do these videos, whether I have it where I split it up, or even if I make it one large video, I'll try my best to have breakpoints within the video where you can go to different sections of the video to figure out, you know, what you want to watch. Say, for instance, the guy, like the travel across the mountains or something like that. Something to that effect, where in the description you'll be able to choose what section of the game you want to look at, because that's essentially why I'm doing this. Otherwise, you could just fast travel. You're not... Wow. If you guys can see in the background there's like giant balloons. That is so freaking cool. And also you have the sunrise right behind me. It's a game that I am extremely excited about, and I can't say it enough about that, because there's just so much to do in this game. There's a lot of open worldness and a lot of nothing to do, I guess you could say. But again, if you're somebody that enjoyed, it might be a bad analogy, but say for instance like the Need for Speed series, not the newer ones at least. For some reason, I played Underground 1 and 2 and I thought they were great. I don't know if people like Need for Speed or not, doesn't really matter, but it reminds me of it a little bit between the customization options and whatnot. Oh shit. Of course in Need for Speed you could not traverse the United States anything like this, but it does have some reminiscence to it of that. And I don't know how you can start up police watches. I mean, you know, I speed through these towns and I smash the shit out of these cars, and yet I haven't, and I just went past a police officer earlier in my videos before I had started doing this one. I smashed, I'd say, 2 or 3 police cars, and they did absolutely nothing. That to me is strange, and oh my god. Holy shit. I don't know if somebody can hear me talk or not, but I can hear their music playing. Right, move out of the way. So, one of the things that I figure there'll probably be a lot of people's microphones and a lot of people in general in Las Vegas, because I would imagine, oh shit, I would imagine that there's